accommodations to employees who are returning to work after a work-related injury. The nature of these accommodations can vary widely based on the individual's injury, the job role, and the workplace environment. Accommodations could include modified work tasks, flexible hours, ergonomic adjustments, or temporary reassignments to less physically demanding roles. These accommodations are often mandated by laws such as the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA in the United States, which requires employers to make reasonable accommodations for employees with disabilities, including those arising from work-related injuries. Failing to provide appropriate accommodations could result in legal consequences for the employer. Insurance premiums and costs. Insurance premiums and costs can be impacted by an employee's return to work after a work-related injury. The specifics will depend on several factors. Workers' compensation insurance. If an employee has filed a workers' compensation claim for their injury, their return to work may affect the claim's resolution and associated costs. Insurance providers consider factors such as the severity of the injury, the time off work, and the need for ongoing medical treatment. If an employee returns to work successfully, the costs associated with ongoing disability benefits might decrease. Return to work programs. Many companies implement return to work programs that focus on getting injured employees back to work as soon as medically appropriate. These programs can reduce workers' compensation costs by minimizing the duration of disability and promoting a quicker recovery. Insurance providers may offer discounts or incentives for implementing effective return to work programs. Insurance premiums. The impact of an employee's return to work on insurance premiums can vary. If an employer effectively manages workplace safety and supports injured employees during their recovery, it might demonstrate responsible risk management to insurance underwriters. This could potentially lead to lower insurance premiums over time. Experience modification rate, EMR. Some industries use an EMR to calculate insurance premiums. An EMR is a measure of a company's historical workers' compensation claims and costs compared to similar businesses. A lower EMR influenced by factors such as successful return-to-work programs can lead to reduced premiums. Safety measures. Insurance providers often reward companies that implement safety measures and risk management strategies. A company that actively works to prevent work-related injuries through safety training, hazard identification, and improved workplace conditions may experience lower insurance costs. In conclusion, returning to work after recovering from a work-related injury requires careful consideration of the employee's well-being and the employer's obligations. Providing suitable accommodations is not only a legal requirement in many cases, but also a way to foster a supportive work environment. The impact on insurance premiums and costs will depend on the company's overall approach to risk management, safety measures, and the effectiveness of their return-to-work programs. Title: Exploring the Differences, Health Insurance and Personal Injury Protection, PIP. Introduction. In today's unpredictable world, safeguarding our health and financial well-being is of paramount importance. Health-related uncertainties and accidents can strike at any time, necessitating the need for comprehensive coverage plans. Health insurance and personal injury protection, PIP, are two distinct types of insurance that serve to cover medical costs. However, they differ in their purposes, characteristics, and coverage areas. This article delves into the intricacies of health insurance and PIP, highlighting their unique features and helping individuals make informed decisions about their coverage needs. Understanding health insurance. Health insurance is a contractual arrangement between an individual and an insurance provider that assists in covering a range of medical expenses. The primary purpose of health insurance is to mitigate the financial burden associated with medical treatments, hospital stays, prescription medications, preventive care, and other healthcare services. Health insurance plans vary widely in terms of coverage, premiums, deductibles, and networks of healthcare providers. Characteristics of health insurance. Coverage variety. Health insurance plans come in various types, including health maintenance organizations, EPOs, preferred provider organizations, POs, and exclusive provider organizations, EPOs, and exclusive provider organizations, each with its own set of covered services and provider networks. Comprehensive coverage. Health insurance offers a broader scope of coverage, encompassing not only medical treatments resulting from accidents, but also a wide range of illnesses, diseases, and preventive services. Network restrictions. Many health insurance plans require individuals to seek medical care from a network of approved healthcare providers. While this network can offer discounted rates, seeking care outside the network may result in higher out-of-pocket costs. Deductibles and premiums. Health insurance plans typically involve deductibles, the amount you pay before the insurance coverage kicks in, and premiums, the regular payments made to maintain coverage. Preventive care. Most health insurance plans emphasize preventive care, covering services like vaccinations, screenings, and wellness visits to promote long-term health. Long-term health management. Health insurance focuses on long-term healthcare management, providing coverage for chronic conditions, ongoing treatments, and regular checkups. Understanding personal injury protection, PIP. Personal injury protection. PIP is a type of insurance that provides coverage for medical expenses resulting from auto accidents. PIP goes beyond the standard liability coverage required by most states and offers financial assistance for medical bills, rehabilitation costs, lost wages, and even funeral expenses in the event of a fatal accident. Characteristics of PIP. Automobile accident coverage. PIP is specifically designed to cover medical costs arising from automobile accidents, irrespective of who is at fault. It extends to the driver, passengers, and pedestrians involved in the accident. No-fault system. PIP operates on a no-fault basis, meaning that regardless of who caused the accident, individuals are entitled to PIP benefits to cover their medical expenses. Medical expenses and beyond. PIP covers a range of expenses, including medical bills, rehabilitation costs, lost wages due to injuries, and even funeral expenses if the accident is fatal. Quick claim process. PIP claims are often processed quickly, enabling individuals to access necessary funds promptly for medical treatments and associated costs. Coverage limits. PIP policies have predefined coverage limits that determine the maximum amount an individual can claim for various expenses. Geographic limitations. PIP coverage is generally tied to the jurisdiction where the policy was issued. Individuals need to check if their coverage extends when they travel to other states or countries. Key differences between health insurance and PIP. Purpose and coverage. The primary purpose of health insurance is to provide coverage for a wide range of medical expenses, including illness, injuries, and preventive care. PIP, on the other hand, specifically covers medical costs resulting from automobile accidents. Applicability. Health insurance is applicable to all types of medical needs, including accidents, illnesses, surgeries, and preventive measures. PIP is exclusive to automobile accidents. No fault fees. Fault system. PIP operates on a no-fault basis, ensuring that individuals receive coverage regardless of fault in an accident. Health insurance does not consider fault. Coverage is determined by the terms of the policy. Claim processing. PIP claims are often processed more swiftly, ensuring prompt access to funds for immediate medical needs. Health insurance claims can sometimes involve longer processing times due to the complexity of medical treatments and billing. Provider networks. Health insurance often involves networks of approved healthcare providers. PIP coverage is not limited by provider networks since the focus is on prompt medical assistance after an accident. Geographical constraints. Health insurance coverage extends across various regions, while PIP coverage might be limited to a specific jurisdiction.